everyone, and welcome to Get On My Level Splatoon 3. Oh my gosh, it's finally here. My name is Cactus. Joining me is Rice. Rice, how you doing today, dude?
Dude, the day we've had, it was quite that adventure.
It's been crazy.
We've been up since like 6 a.m. It's okay. Things have happened.
Yeah.
You know, we're here. Today is just a Splatoon 3 side event. We have 2 players, 1 controller. So each team has 4 players, but it's actually only really 2 players.
Yeah. Yeah, so on your screen you might see 2v2, but just know there is 2 players controlling that one character in game. They each have a pair, one single Joy-Con. It is going to be a nightmare for them to play, but amazing for us to watch.
It's gonna honestly be pretty chaotic.
Yeah.
we're gonna see some things where like, how come they didn't get that pick?
Yeah, and we'll be like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, one person's aiming and the other person's trying to move. Yeah.
All I'm saying is I'm excited to hear the call outs of like, why aren't you moving?
What are you doing?
I said jump! Jump!
My reticle is on that guy! What are we doing?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think we're still trying to get a couple people set up.
Yep.
One of the pairs, their Joy-Cons were dead. I had to lend them my Joy-Cons.
This is why you always come prepared. Look, I know Joy-Cons cause a little bit of latency on LAN. Just pack them anyway. Charge them up. Stick them on your Switch on the way here. Whether you're driving, you're flying, you live close by, whatever you're doing. But yeah, I mean, I cannot be more excited. Again, like Rice mentioned, this is GOML Day 1, technically Day 0 for Splatoon. Only the side event for today. Again, 2 players, 1 controller. Tomorrow, here on this same channel, we will have the actual proper 4v4.
Yeah. I think, are we ready to start? All right,
Okay.
I think we are ready to start.
Who's on who?
Okay, so we have Hapless and Oh, right. Hammy, Hapless. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
What's going on?
Okay, we got.
Okay. Okay. I was like so confused. I was like, did we do something wrong? I was like,
we're getting good from staff. We're getting not okay from players, and everyone's bugging.
It's not a Splatoon land if something doesn't go
Oh yeah,
wrong.
no, absolutely. Listen, right now, like, things may look or seem as scuffed as possible, but just know it's a great time regardless. And that's what I love about LANs. No matter what happens, it's always going to be a good time.
No, for sure. I mean, I think one side we have... I heard the name earlier, but it was like old people's plus some... just because they're...
they're like older players.
Well, Hapless and Hammy are on the older side, and then the other side are... I think they're older, but not as old as Hapless, because Hapless is like late 20s. Hapless, if people don't know, used to run Shine.
Oh.
So former head TO, here to support Splatoon, here to support the major lands that we have close by, and I believe their teammate is actually Kiki, who runs the Toronto social event. So if you're in the Toronto area, if you're not at GOML,
there's always an opportunity.
There's always opportunities. There's always that friendly meetup. It's not a competitive event, but it's always nice to see new people get to meet the community in real life.
Absolutely, and I'm not sure if maybe if it's picking up or not, but there are some players getting really hyped because one of the sets already started. But here's on Manta Maria. Oh my goodness! Let's see what weapons we're getting out here. Why am I not surprised of seeing the new pro?
I mean, we all say it. Missiles are great, but CDS actually coming out of, I believe that's Para and Hito on that side.
Okay, and I'd love to see, I believe that's Femi and Shutters running the custom blaster.
Yeah, we see here, I believe that's Hammy on the ink brush trying to pop that Rainmaker. They do get the pop. I'm wondering how this will really work to get the checkpoint.
Oh, wipeout already. Oh my goodness, right away there it goes. Those 4 grabbing that checkpoint and potentially a lot more as chumps are launched out.
Yeah, this team playing very fast, very aggressively. We have those super chumps probably. Oh, the blaster getting a pick, has that splashdown.
They have it ready. They're going to go ahead forward, but unfortunately, it's going to be the blaster grabbing the rain. They're going to go. They're going to go. Can they dodge the brush? Not in time, but that's a lot of points earned.
Yeah, and that's going to be a pretty strong lead, honestly, on this map, especially with the situation we're in. But we're going to see Hammy pick up the Rainmaker.
And only one whale get launched out.
Oh, no. Yeah, but we see Hammy here. They're slowly trying to take space, but I think it's really hard, if I'm going to be honest, with the blaster.
Oh, my.
As OBTU, our good friend OBTU say, the blaster from the top ropes.
The blaster blasted from the top ropes, got him down, and we're gonna see a Splashdown get one, get two. Oh my goodness, that is a KO. Wow.
Okay, that was a fast game.
I really want to know the KA from Femi and Shutters because I feel like they got every pick that game.
No, it looked, every time it felt like they get one, and then the Rainmaker moves forward, they get the second one, and that's a wipeout. It's like, oh my god. And we, oh wait, actually we're not on the side where we can't see that.
Yeah, that's right.
But they probably fist bumped each other.
That's goated. All right, what is next on our? So is this best of 3 or best of 5?
Best of 5.
Best of 5. Right. That's 2 more that they need, so 3 in total they need to secure this. And where are we going?
We're going to Clam Blitz on Hagglefish.
Clam on Haggle. Okay.
If you don't notice, all of these have reference to the boats and to the docks. So you might see a lot of Manta, might see a lot of Ship Shape, maybe a little bit of Hagglefish. You know, the Hagglefish is on the docks.
You think we'll see okay, it doesn't have like a boat per se, but like maybe we'll see Brine Water?
Maybe. I'm looking at the map list. I think it's honestly just we have Sturgeon and there's Mahi on the map list. So couple
a little bit better, yeah.
A lot of references to the water,
I
think.
Yeah. Which, for those who don't know, like if you're here for Gamma or you're not, there's a lot of water surrounding the area we're in. Very cool, very amazing, but not as amazing as game number 2, loading on in. We're switching to Neo Splash.
They really said, we might need more paint, guys.
Hear me out. What if I painted? Like,
hey, you know, paint is great. It gives you area control. It gives you special charge. You never know.
That it does, and we're gonna see the brush on the right side here. Look for a flank opportunity. It's so funny. They kind of can't yet.
No,
there's no squid roll. Look, no squid rolls to be had.
I'm pretty sure squid rolls has to take you pressing the B button and then the left stick at the same time. So it's 2 different people controlling that. We see the wipeout on the side of Femi and Hito. They had that power clam ready. They're trying to go up this tent. You can kind of see the movement getting a little bit awkward.
Oh my! Oh, another wipeout. That's gonna be opening the opportunity for more clams to be scored after they score that power clam. Notice how both these players dropping down to grab some more. Hidorotsu's pair is going to see if they can stall a little bit more, but Hapless and Hammy are there as well to stall this back out. Hopefully, try to go in on mid.
Yeah, but we see this flanking blaster trying to get Hapless. Oh, the wipeout again. Again, these wipeouts are going to keep happening. There's only 2 players on that map, but we see Femi with 6 clams. We can pass 2 to Femi to make a power clam. That is exactly what's going on. Gets the pick, tries to get the second one. That's Femi right there.
Let's go. That is a great double right there to open up the gates once again. And we're jumping in,
splash down. The splash down jump!
But it closed.
No! Yeah, but the wipeout again, but they really need to get this economy. And again, it's so hard because there's only 2 players on the map.
You have to have like both players just run away just to find some clams in order to score. And right now, Femi's gonna have a power clam here. They're gonna get one. That's gonna be another wipeout. You cannot stop this pairing. They are destroying right now.
Yeah, this pairing has gotten so much. They're so aggressive, I feel like.
Yeah.
And I think, especially for Femi, this is insider knowledge, but they're playing with their twin right now.
Oh, yeah. Which, by the way, incredible direct. Yeah, I found that out literally 2 weeks ago. They were like, yeah, we're driving in. I'm like, oh, you guys look close? No, we're twins. What? Speaking of what, that splash though, getting another. Femi looking for another picture. Gonna get it? No. Is it gonna be a wipeout on the reverse side, or will Hapless get the pick? They have to stay alive, but the chumps are gonna scare them away. It's a fight on the ramp. Who's gonna get picked off? It's still nobody. Oh, never mind. It's a double.
Yeah, and we see Hiro and Femi here. They don't have a lot of that clam economy, and we say this in a lot of 4v4s, but what's most important in Clam Blitz is the economy.
Yeah. You gotta have the economy for it, even if it's only 2 players. I think Hammy's just gonna try to run it, and I don't blame them. They're just gonna try to go with, no, they try to go for the fight, and that's a wipeout again.
Yeah, and I think in this type of format too, we're seeing a lot of those individual 1v1 plays, and that's kind of what's leading up to this. I think a lot on the side of the Hiro getting that pick. That's a nice pick. If they can stall this long enough for Femi to get back here, they might have a good score.
Yeah, I mean, considering they're opening this up with some chumps, obviously that throw not going to make it in. The chumps will throw a little bit of pain on the ground. Down goes the brush. One more left. That's another one down. Can they get the power clam? Yes, they will. And Femi and Shutters have more clams close to ending it. They need just a few more, and the rest of the clams are in mid.
Yeah, and that's going to be tough because Hammy's painting up the map here, unable to get into squid form as they wanted to. But that's going to be the basket close right now. And we can kind of see these, especially for Clam Blitz. Oh, what am I talking about? All right, Femi.
Okay. We're just getting wiped out.
We're just flexing on them now. Come on.
Oh, and a double power clam to end it. Wow. Great job there. I hope someone in chat is keeping track of how many wipeouts that was, because that had to be at least 10. At least. Wow. What a great game. That is now 2-0 for that. What to call it? Like,
it's a quad, but it's also like, you know, a pairing. It's a pair, right? It's a pair of a pair, you know.
Yeah. So pair squared, I guess.
Pair squared. Pair squared. I mean, one of them is called para.
You know what?
Squared.
You're not wrong.
And our spec cam operator just now, Paradigm, also another pair.
Another pair. There we go.
We're getting a little too extra, but you know, we'll have some fun.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Listen, what is 2 players, 1 controller without some kind of wacky fun?
No, indeed. And I believe we're going to... Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Can you... I can't.
Wait, we already played this.
Yeah, this was game 1.
This was game 1.
Listen, we're getting a little too silly.
I think we're getting. I think we like the boat a little too much. I think we readied up on Manta. I think it's still Manta, but I think it's a different mode. I might be wrong. It
probably is.
Huh? Oh. Oh well. Okay.
All right. Rice is throwing.
Sorry, I saw. Okay, I saw the boat. I saw Manta Maria. I just wanted the boat.
You
Sorry,
know what?
my bad. I love the boat. You know, the boat's great.
Well. So what you're about to see is Rainmaker on Surgeon Shipyard. However, that was supposed to be game number 1, but now it is game number 3. Regardless, I still think we're going to see a great job from both these teams here. I really do want to see if the Hammy Hapless other pairing group can get a lead here. I really think they have potential. They just got to find something that works for them.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Hammy is sticking to that ink brush. I think that's probably what they're most comfortable with. I'm wondering what Hapless and I think it's Kiki, but I think it's just a member of 20 Pew Pew. If anyone knows that team. But I'm wondering what they'll switch to. Trying to really go behind. And I'm wondering how that will work out for them.
Well, you throw everything you have known out the window.
My bad.
We got a scope charger and a bucket.
A Tri-Nouveau.
A Tri-Nouveau with cooler. So, yeah. I mean, obviously no change up from Hidorisu and Femi side. So they are going to go ahead and stick the same. They're both going to go for this pop here in the beginning as they have the opportunity to. All I'm saying is if we see Hammy get 1 snipe, I think they win the game.
No, for real. I mean, Hapless in the Fight Club, as we call it, and they accidentally fell into into the Fight Club.
Oh
no. And that's the wipeout for the side of Hito and Femi. Femi slowly pushing up here with their blaster. Has that splashdown ready. Pops the splashdown. Gets the pick on that Tri-Slosher. They're going to try to poke this charger out. But we see Hito hopping those super chumps. Popping the Rainmaker. Femi here
what
just
is happening?
what is going on?
Aim! Use your aim! Who's controlling the aim?
Yeah, but lead to 7, that's a tough one to break.
Especially with the comp that they're running. I mean, obviously good choice here. Hammy picking up the Rainmaker here. So they're going to look to push on this ideally right side. But of course, you're at the Rainmaker. You got a target on your back. So right away we're seeing just a really good hold in mid from the other side here.
Yeah, but we see Femi here on the top ropes trying to get the pick. Gets the pick! And that's going to be that wipeout for the blue team here. They're going to slowly try to push this up. I believe Femi's going to try to pick up this time.
Yeah, that they are. And they are going to jump on forward to try to get a little more pain on the ground here. We are going to see Femi and Shutters fighting for their life. I can hear them laughing next to me because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but that's going to be the wipeout for the side of Hammy and Hapless. Oh, no! Hapless getting kicked by the Rainmaker shield!
No way.
Oh, no!
First we fall off the map, then we die to Rainmaker shield.
Oh,
what are we
no!
doing? Oh, wait, there's Femi coming on in. Can they hit it direct? Yes, they can. Can they hit 2? Yes, they can.
Yeah, and we see Femi here has that splashdown ready. I believe they're going to try to push up with it. The beacon gets placed. I think that might have been accidental. Splashdown gets 1, trying to poke out Hammy, and that will be the knockout.
That is a 3-0 finish for them. What a great game and set match. Wow. Such unfortunate losses to keep following up.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I believe Siren did say this earlier, it is a single elimination bracket, so that is it, I believe, for the side of Hapless, Hammy, and the other pairings. I'm so sorry, they're just not in the lobby, so I'm not sure what their names are.
Yeah, for them. So whatever y'all see, that's all we see. So we have to guess along with you. And again, I only know, and Rice knows about Femi and Shutters because one, I'm teaming with them, but also we talked to them before. So we know a little bit about what they're doing. Besides that, everything's up in the air.
Yeah, you know, I believe, I'm wondering.
I want to show it. There's like slight argument happening at the table.
Oh,
it's a good fun, but it's like Joy-Con madness.
I think it's, well, even after the first game, I believe Hapless and their partner were arguing with Para and Hito earlier. I was like, what is going on here?
Oh my goodness.
The drama has already started, and we haven't even played the bracket yet.
Well, this is only round 1. I don't even know how many rounds it's going to go to. We just know what's happening. I wonder how the other set's doing. We, of course, don't get an insight to see, but from what I could tell, it's very interesting because there's a lot of players kind of watching it, and I can see some of these players' faces. They're locked in.
They are locked in. They really want to win this. You know, I heard from Birdie that the winner gets some cool Canadian snacks.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Wait, so if a Canadian wins it, do they just be like, this is my average Tuesday snack?
Again,
I heard average Tuesday.
Hey, again, I heard from someone that they're hoping some Americans win, so it'd be interesting. Hey, you know,
Americans pull through.
Hey, a prize is a prize.
Yeah, regardless.
That's all I'm saying.
Prize, you'll get something out of it for fun. It'll be great. How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling so far? That was, again, set number 1 of who knows how many. Single elim we did, so we got to wait for some of these sets to finish up. Right now we're waiting for one of the other tables, because for those who don't know, we actually only have 2 setups.
Yes.
2 stations at GOML, so things are going to be a little tricky for this weekend, but I know TOs are going to run it fantastically. Already things are going smoothly and great. From, again, the commentary booth to playing, I mean, everyone's having a good time, and that's what you love to see.
Yeah, I believe the team of Para, Hito, Femi, and Shutters, I think they're going to stay on stream just to make it easier on everyone to just keep things more streamlined.
Yeah.
I believe they're gonna stay on stream. I wonder who they're playing next. It's whoever I believe wins the next set. I'm not sure.
I mean, it looks like it just finished.
Yeah, I'm wondering which side won.
Yeah.
But you know, it's gonna be exciting.
Oh yeah. Regardless, we're gonna see who the next matches are going to be up. So we'll see what that turns out to be, which side they're gonna set up. But regardless, exciting. Can't wait to see. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just pulling up the map list real quick. I'm not too sure what we're looking for.
Don't worry, I'm gonna pretend that this paper stack is actually for this and not for tomorrow.
No, yeah, that's for today.
Yeah, like right here, I see duo.
The teams here.
Oh yeah, we got team this one and.
Hey, all I'm saying is I hope everyone's ready for some GOML action.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of GOML, Bryce, how was your travel here? How was your travel getting to GOML?
Okay, so for context, I flew in yesterday. I came all the way from California. So a bit, thankfully I had a direct flight, so I didn't really have to deal with any layovers. But it was a 5-hour flight, and part of the issue is, so when I got to the airport, I saw that it got delayed, and it only really got delayed by maybe like 10 minutes. I was like, okay 10 minutes, fine.
That's not bad.
But then it got delayed again by another 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay, come on, guys. What's going on?
Yeah, let's lock in.
Right. And then it got delayed again by another 10 minutes. And I'm like,
dude, that's cooked.
And I'm like, at this point, I'm crashing out because I'm like, can you decide if you want to keep delaying or are we actually going to leave?
Flight? Yeah.
And then I believe we waited for like a good extra hour 10 minutes. Dude. And... you know, that was okay, right? It was fine. Yeah. At least it wasn't like something like 2 hours, 5 hours. Paradigm, who was manning the spec cam earlier, had a 7-hour delay. So
that's criminal. I'm sorry. That's like I somehow got super lucky. I had no delays or anything. I guess that's what I get from flying out of the East Coast. I will say I had a little scare with my luggage because they didn't state how large was the overhead bins. So everyone's going up there with their luggage, and they're like, yeah, too small, we gotta take it. And we're like, do we get tags for it? They're like, you'll be fine. And we're like,
oh
what?
No. Oh no.
Like, what do you mean?
Oh no. I'm also wondering, did the wrong people join the wrong room?
You asked a great question, Rice, because I have no idea.
Because I believe the team that just came on is Crim, Silver, and then two other. I do not recognize faces that well. Yes, please.
I don't know if you can hear it, chat, but we just had a USA chant going crazy right now. I don't know what happened, what tournament it was, but yeah. And right now, Rice is getting some intel from Siren, who's running this event.
All right.
Rice, what is the intel you just got?
So I got information that Ezio and their mom are on stream.
Let's go, Ezio and their mom. That's kind of peak. Imagine being able to come to a Splatoon event and you get to play with your mom or your dad or your parent or your guardian, whoever.
I believe there's another parent here with their a parent and their daughter. It's I think a father and daughter combo because they've actually come to Booyah Bay. They're regulars at Sunset Surge. I've definitely seen them before. Siren.
Crazy.
Siren's a little busy right now.
So we're figuring it out.
Yeah, we're figuring this out. You know, this is a pretty one-man army type of situation from Siren right now. Got it. You know, Siren's doing amazing, doing God's work for us.
Doing what they can as one of the only TOs running the side event right now with a little bit of help from some volunteers. But of course, also just the players, you know, knowing what to do. And everyone so far has been very communicative and understanding and knows how it works.
Yes. I'm actually not sure who's going to be on stream because I do see Hito and Femi in the lobby, but we were told Ezio and their mom plus 2 members of I think Pufferfish Party.
We're supposed to come up, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. We have Pixel, one of Cactus's friends.
Yup. Shout out Pixel.
And then honestly, I think that whole group is Pixel's friend group.
It might be.
You hung out with them yesterday. Tell us who we got.
All right. So if my memory serves me correctly, I know at least 3: Pixel, Shaded, and Bloomin'. And fun fact is that I believe it's Bloomin' is very tall. They're like 6'2", which is I feel like rare for like Splatoon players. So
I mean, just see them next to Pixel.
Pixel's gonna watch this back and like swing at me.
Okay. We're making sure. I think some people are joining the
okay,
wrong lobby.
You know what? Hear me out. Just get everyone in and have
my
a
God.
massive 4v4.
We do have a giant 4v4.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that'd be so fun.
That would be a W.
Yeah, I think we're trying to figure out who's supposed to be in the lobby because right now, I think a couple people are in the wrong lobby. So I'm actually not sure which set we're streaming.
Well, someone left and someone just joined.
There we go. Okay. There we go. We got the roster. So we we have Ezio and Ezio's mom. Tan, I believe, is playing with I think Tan is the one with Pixel.
Probably, right?
I might be just completely wrong.
Listen, we don't get a commentary doc for this, so just trust us when we say we're figuring it out.
Hey, people just signed up.
Yeah,
they love it.
Yeah, you were allowed to sign up till the very last minute. So everything is just kind of like, hey.
Hey, we're vibing. We're having a good time.
No, exactly.
Let me pull up the map list.
Yes.
Round 2, round 1, 1, round 1 or 2. Round 2. Okay, so we're going on to round 2. We're starting on Clam Blitz, Sturgeon.
Okay, we got Clam Sturgeon.
I think this will be really interesting to see. I think it'll be interesting to see Clam Blitz on Sturgeon with a 2v2. Honestly, it's I think it'll be interesting to see like that type of dynamic.
Absolutely. I guess there's some more figuring out who's getting in where.
We're waiting
as Siren runs on over to the tables.
We're waiting on one more player. So, again, Ezio's mom, I believe. Oh, actually, I think what happened is that Pixel's friends are playing against Pixel.
No way! Wait, you already know we're probably gonna see some bagging, and I hope we do.
I'm so ready for this.
Siren just walks by, just like whatever you do.
I'm gonna ask real quick. I need to make sure the teams
These are the right
correct.
teams. Yeah. Is it this? Hey, we got the check mark of approval. Whether these players are ready or not, we're getting them ready to go.
Yeah, they better be ready, or else I don't know. They get DQ'd.
Honestly, I'm not gonna DQ them, right? Yeah, let's DQ them.
Yeah, Kermit.
Down with them! DQ them all!
I'm sure Siren would be happy with that. They don't have to run the side event.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hi, chat. Hi.
Hey, Jojo, if you're there, Kermit says hi.
Hi, Jojo. Hi, other Kermit. Hi. Hi, Siren. Hi.
All right. But, yeah, we're getting into this second set of the day. Again, single elimination, 2 players, 1 controller. Game 1 on Clam Blitz Sturgeon. I'm wondering how these clam spawns will really favor these teams, because the clam spawns are actually pretty tough on this map in terms of how spread out they are.
Yeah, they're very spread out, and you always have to be very careful when it comes to, I guess like how far up you want to go, because at some point you got to drop all the way back down, especially it's 2 people controlling 1 set of controllers. You have the fear of just trying to figure out how to swim.
Yeah, no, exactly. But I think it'll be interesting to see.
Absolutely. 14 seconds to go. I'm just trying to put Kermit somewhere that makes sense. Yeah, this is good enough.
Kermit's on Cactus's head, you know. We got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm interested to see how these teams will work.
I wonder what weapons they're gonna run. I'm not thinking about it. What are they running?
Yeah, what weapons will be? Do
you think we get a sploosh?
I could see a swoosh.
I think maybe.
I think if Dio was playing, a swoosh would go hard.
Yeah, no, you're right. Paintbrush and a Luda Blaster. Whoa. And we got a Luna and the new pro. Okay, Luna v Luna. This is going to be so interesting. Wait. It's Luna v Luna and Missile v Missile. That goes crazy.
Oh my god, that's crazy. These teams are so locked in here.
Right away, a fight in mid. Down goes one. Looking to get a pick on Ezio and their mom, and they get the pick. That sounds so weird to say out loud.
Hey, all I'm saying is their mom is supportive. Their mom is having a good time. I'm sure they're loving seeing their kid just having a fun time with their friends.
Yup.
We do see the first basket drop here. That is going to be a wipeout for the side of Ezio and Bloomin. If the map will help, come on, controller, work with me today.
What is happening here?
We see Bloomin pushing up with that paintbrush, trying to get Tan here. Tan's going to try to space him out with Luna. The Tan missile! The hating is crazy!
That is some personal hatred. And they get the pick. Can they get a second? They can. That's a wipeout. And they have to collect all the clams. They have nothing to score.
Yeah, they have nothing to score here, but a lot of clams actually in their favor right now. Gets that power clam. I believe they're going to try to go up that spinner. Maybe not. Trying to shark around, but they can't do that with this paintbrush. I don't think they knew
how to get up there.
Oh, no!
The Luna wins there, getting that nice AoE pick. Now they're going to rush this left side. That's enough to score again, and they will.
I'm just saying, this Tan person, their pairing's looking strong here. Their movement is pretty smooth. When you look at it, they get those hammer picks. Not a lot of clams to really score here. Ooh, the clam spawn's being pretty lucky for them right now.
No way they got that.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait,
Tan with that pick there, and that's going to be a couple more clams in.
How did that not direct? Bloomin can't move. Okay. Fun fact, did you know Bloomin is a mix of the color of blue and Pikmin because they like Pikmin?
I did not, but we see Ezio here trying to push forward, trying to take this fight with Salt. Salt on that spinner. I don't know if Ezio is aware of what's going on.
They kind of are. They're just trying to swim away. This is a great POV. Who's going to win? They have hammer. Are they going to pop it? I don't think they know how. Did they get a pick anyway? They pop it. They're twirling in circles. They didn't have to do anything. Ezio and their mom just struck fear into the players, and they just got annihilated. Fear me if you dare.
Yeah, but we see Bloomin here trying to push up with the power clam. There's actually 2 power clams live for the side of Ezio and Bloomin. They're trying to get that super jump in, but it's not really to that basket yet.
No, and they're waiting out the missiles, which is a really good call. They're going to launch missiles of their own. They're going to missile both of them out. One rushing on the bottom side. They're going to get picked off. Oh, they got wiped out. The other must have died to the missiles.
Yeah, I think the one earlier got picked off by missiles earlier. We see Salt here trying to get those clams in. Has 6 alive. They need 2 more for that power clam and a bit more to just keep the economy up. But their teammate is just getting the picks for them while they get these clams.
You know what's crazy? So far, they have had insane luck when it's come to the clam spawns. Yeah. Like, I don't think the yellow side has had any real luck at all. Oh, nice pick with one. Do we get another with just using our main? We do.
Yeah, and we see that that next power clam going in. A couple more clams coming in. 2, 3. That's 2. Get them out of penalty. The 10 missiles on Bloomin is crazy. Oh no, Bloomin's not having a good time today, guys.
That's diabolical. So that's going to be a hold up. But yeah, Tan's still up here in the spawn. Who wins the 1v1? It's going to be Tan getting one. Hammer pop, but no, Bloomin gets that pick.
Yeah, Bloomin gets that pick. Bloomin trying to slowly push up here, but they have to be extremely careful. 10 missiling Salt here. We see that Tan's jumping back into mid, but this is going to be pretty tough for Bloomin as they don't have a lot of cover to work around.
Not a lot of cover indeed. And, you know, they're just kind of playing very slow here, trying to find a good angle. Unfortunately, going back up was not the best idea as they go down again. It's going to be another power clam scored for the blue side here. 3 more to follow suit. I believe 4 more to end the game.
Yeah, well, they need 5 more to end the game here.
Yeah. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3.
They need 2 more. That hammer pick, what a pick!
Bang! Hammer throw from the side, takes them out.
Soul
Can
has
they get time?
Can
they get time?
No!
It closed.
Oh, that was a little unfortunate. They were like maybe 1 or 2 seconds away, but they have to reopen the basket if they're trying to get the knockout. I don't know what took down Bloomin there. Ezio in that 1v1 with Tan, and Tan coming out on top there.
What a nice pick. And Tan's going to pretty much shark this ledge, hold them on out, and maybe get a power clam in because they have 4 clams in general. Can they hold this now? 10 whistling them to back them away. I mean, regardless, not enough time in general for them to get in. Wipeout secured. That's going to be game number 1. Going on over to the side of... oh, Magic, they got that pick.
That would have been pretty funny if they got that pick.
I was like trying to stall, like, are they going to throw it?
Are they going to throw that hammer?
Waiting for it.
Yeah, but that is game 1 for the side of Tan and Salty. Saltine?
Salt win.
Salt win.
Listen, chat says salt, hashtag salt win. So, I mean, chat's
salt
loving
win.
it up.
Yeah, you know, hashtag salt win.
Chat, who do you want to win? Drop your predictions right now in the chat.
All right, but next up, we got Rainmaker on Hagglefish Market.
Ooh, okay.
We have a player running over. Okay, I thought they're trying to tell us something on the TO desk. I think they're just trying to get their poster now.
I think they're just grabbing a mini poster.
Yeah. All right. I was like, is something going on? Is something like? I was like, something breaking.
Yeah, I just see them running. Another pair of joycons die again. Like, listen, we had 1 extra pair. Please, no more die.
I mean, the extra pair is back, but hopefully nothing else goes wrong. You know, we can get the side event, get it like getting running. You know, you never know what happens.
Yeah, you never know. All we know is that we have half the players ready up. The other half, I think they're trying to figure out what they're gonna run.
I think it'd be funny if we see that comp again with the Luna versus Luna and then the missile weapon versus missile weapon.
Like, you could not have predicted that any better. That was so good.
Yeah. All right, but you know, slowly trying to just get everyone readied up. Bloomin, I'm gonna call you out right now. Come on, Bloomin. Are we gonna play that paintbrush?
Call on Bloomin is crazy.
I'm just saying it as I see it. Come on.
Yeah, like, can we ready up? Like, how? What is being so diabolical about this play? It's like, yes, I'm going to play Sploosh, but what if we played Aerosmith? What if we played Blush? What is our decision?
Yeah, but you know, we're just trying to slowly get through this. This is round 2 of bracket, I believe. So I think once we're done with this, it's grand finals? Question mark. I don't exactly know what's going on, but
maybe I don't know.
I think.
Ding ding, bell has rung. Rainmaker Hagglefish is where we will begin. I should have said begun. Oh man, I'm throwing. I'm sorry, I'm not a rapper.
Oh, but we have a V-roller.
We have a V-roller. Rollers are winning. W roller in chat. All right, we do have the missile still, and is that tenacity?
No, that's thermal.
Oh, my bad.
No, not thermal. That's haunt. That's haunt.
Oh, haunt. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but it's interesting. Oh, the double pick from Tan here.
Wow.
But it's just them. They need to pick up this Rainmaker.
They're going to pick it up, and they're just going to run it forward. There they go. Very nice there.
Oh, the hammer pick with the throw. If they can get the pop here, they get another pick.
And they're going to go even further. This is right. This might be an instant KO. They're on the top ropes. They're going to try to score it. What?
What? Wait,
whoa,
whoa. What happened?
No, they're popping off.
They're popping off. What happened there?
Wait. No, I wish we could get replays. How did the squid lay flat on the pedestal and not dunk it? What?
Well, what is going on?
No. Splatoon's broken. No. Devs, patch it up.
I'm like, even on LAN, our game doesn't work.
Even on LAN.
I love this game. Don't you love this game?
Oh, it's
Cactus?
great. I love it. I'm a big fan. I'm a massive fan.
Ooh, you know, I'm just gonna make these scenes ready up. We got things to do, places to be.
Yeah, we got a 2-player, 1-controller bracket to get going here.
Like, come on, guys. Yeah, but game 3, this is game point for the side of Saltwin and Tan. We're going to Clam Blitz again. This time, Clam Blitz Manta. I'm interested to see really like how this will work because Clam Blitz Manta is not really a commonly played map mode is also, it's a pretty disdained map mode from people I know.
I'm sorry. I just read the chat and Siren called me out saying cactus water camp. That's diabolical. My bad, I'm thirsty. But also, just quick throwback shout out to Siren, because we got the team names. Sharing one Braincell is the Salt and Tan group. Pufferfish. What? Can you read that? I can't. I'm sorry, my brain's not working.
Pufferfish, Miramichi?
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 Yeah,
Miramichi.
is Ezio and Blumen.
Alright,
I got there.
We got there. We got the team
there.
names this time, at least.
Alright.
Whoa! The new brush! Okay.
No change up there.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hey, that's the one brain cell kicking in. That's that one brain cell being like, we don't gotta change anything. Oh, it's cracking. Oh, wait. Please let him crack in and fall off the map. It would be so funny.
Oh my god.
Wait, I should say that as a commentator.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Nice trade off in mid.
Yeah, we get that trade in mid. It's just Salt versus Ezio here. Ezio's trying to space out the Pro, but the Pro just having more range is a little hard. The Pro getting that pick there, has the ball, has a lot of clams near them. If they can get a super jump in for their team, I think this would be really a very big push for them.
It wouldn't. They're just going to run forward. They're just trying. Wait, where are they going? They looked the wrong way. They looked the wrong way. Oh, but wait. Tan's here to secure it. What a 180 throw. Can they throw the hammer to get a pick? Or are they just going to stamp on the bottom? Oh, they tried to climb up. Ezio's just standing there.
Hey, Ezio's mom's learning the controls. Come on, man.
True. I mean, wait, they switched seats. So I think they switched joycons.
Oh,
which technically,
okay.
that's allowed.
Yeah, definitely. We see Ezio trying to push up here, being a bit stuck in mid, pops the hammer, gets picked off by Tan. Okay, let's look at this Kraken real quick. As we said, we wanted to see the Kraken pick. Ooh, the Kraken! The Kraken gets a pick there!
Kraken pick for the win. And so far, this is like the most even the game has looked so far in this set.
Yeah, very even, but I think that's just the nature of how Clam Blitz is at a certain extent, because they need to get the economy live here.
Yeah, yep. Gotta get that Clam economy going. We do see a wipeout again on screen. We are going to see Tan and the rest follow suit going forward. We have enough here. Are they going to jump in? We're going to see a little bit of bagging, but not on purpose. It's because they don't know how the controls work on one Joy-Con.
Yeah, we see Tan here trying to hold, gets a pick on Ezio, gets the second pick, but that is a wipeout.
They both wiped out.
On both sides.
They both wiped out. What?
The double wipeout goes crazy.
The last time I think I saw something like that was like whatever that online league was or whatever, where just everyone was gone. It might have been in the zone, honestly.
It probably could have. Tan getting a pick on Ezio fast, trying to get it on Blumen. Gets that pick. There's a lot of economy on both of these players. They're trying to pass clans around.
We're just throwing them forward.
No, we got to pass them around. Ezio. Oh, unfortunately, unable to get the pick.
Wow.
Tan getting the hammer pick.
Throw it when they spawn in.
Aww.
Imagine, though.
Ooh, but Ezio getting the pick back. That's probably going to be the clam basket closing. We see that it's just, I believe that's Salt with the missiles live. Yes, Salt has those missiles, can activate them whenever they want, gets two in those missiles, and it's going to be Tan pushing up to get the picks, but getting taken down in that 2v1.
Taken down indeed. We are going to see Salt again. Salt win up top, just trying to hold down the fort. Unfortunately, getting picked off, and the Kraken goes forward. But wait, there's no power clam.
Where's the economy? Ezio's the only one with clams. They only have 4, though. That's going to be a pick onto Tan. That might be promising, but there is still not a lot of economy here.
No, there isn't, and they need to grab some. I think that's what the brush is doing right now. Oh my gosh, is that going to pick? Oh, imagine. Oh, I would have lost it if that's what they did. But Ezio's still on the side here. Wait.
Are they going to get a pick?
Wait, what?
I think one of them was a spark.
I think they both were sparks, honestly.
But we do see here Tan and Salt pushing up. That's going to be the wipeout, and a lot of mid for the side of one Braincell.
Yeah, I mean, right now, another power clan formed. Ezio's going to drop on down here, try to get a pick, and unfortunately, they go down themselves. It's going to be another wipeout, potentially missiles launched out. They're going to throw a splat bomb and just try to stay alive. Back up with this power clan. Only 45 seconds left to go.
Yeah, and we see that Kraken getting popped on the side of Blueman. Blueman's trying to chase this power clan. Gets a pick! What a crucial pick they got there. And this lead is still pretty winnable, especially if this the side gets a lot of clams. But Ezio going down a little early there, unable to get a lot of economy.
Yeah, and we're going to see jump-ins on this left side. 20 seconds left to go. Blumen tries to go, but gets directed by Tan. Tan gets a hammer, gets Ezio, and that's, again, another lead pushing forward for this basket. Can they open it again, and can they get a pick with the hammer? No.
Unable to get a pick with the hammer, but they have so much economy here. They can end the game before overtime even gets a start. And a direct from Tan right there.
That's going to be GG's. That is another 3-0 sweep on stream. Huge W's there coming out from Salt and Tan. Sharing one brain cell goes a long way.
Yeah. Okay, so got some news. Our roommates are here. They're trying to get the key.
Okay. We do have their key for it, so if they want to show up, I will give them the key.
they just got to show up real quick.
Yeah, that's all they got to do.
But I believe it is the team that won that first set, Hito, Para, Femi, and Shids versus, I believe it's going to be Saltwind versus Tan.
Okay. So we're going to have a really, now mind you, both of these teams swept their side of the bracket. So now it is going to be an ultimate match here for Grand. The 3-0 versus the 3-0. How will this end?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how these teams will play because both teams had that blaster player and both teams had that midline painty trying to get their teammates in. So I'm interested to see how these dynamics will work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really curious. It seems like the other station had freed up because those sets have finished. So yeah, we're looking at next bracket to come on out, or next match coming out soon. These players all just kind of rotating around right now. So as they rotate, let's talk to you, chat. Chat, let's talk to you. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on, chat?
How are you liking the game so far? Don't you love how it looks like no one knows how to play the game?
This is great. I love it here.
It's kind of peak, not gonna lie.
Yeah, but yeah, we do see Tan and Saltwind moving towards our side, and I believe Para, Hito, and Femi, they're all pretty much ready to go.
Yeah, no, they're practically locked in, looking to get this going forward. I do see that there were some predictions in chat, so 5K points go to one of the winners, so that's very nice there. So GG's, congrats to y'all that won some points. Make sure you're betting your channel points for fun, obviously. It's going to be really good, really exciting. As these players right now, yep, they are setting up.
Yeah, they are setting up. You know, I think we're going to take a bit of a minute while they get into the lobby, as they pretty much, I think, had to move stations. These two teams pretty much stayed at their station until now. So I'm interested to see how these dynamic works because, you know, we have the splashdown in here. Splashdown plus the what am I trying to say? The blaster with splashdown, custom blaster. Yeah. And we have the CDS with Super Chumps, right? And the Super Chumps are really there to paint our teammates in, or like paint their teammates in while they really start pushing forward. Yeah. No, absolutely. And I think that's what's been really exciting to see is that I think we're probably about to see a Game 5. A Game 5, but we're going to see Missile v Missile, probably on the same weapon, the Pro. And we're probably going to see Blaster v Blaster, but it's going to be Luna versus Custom, because that's what we were seeing before. So this could be very, very exciting. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this will play out. You know, we have friends on both sides, as Para staying with us, teammates obviously with Femi and their twin, and just like some friends along the way. I mean, we literally have like every possible option of somebody to know playing right now. Yeah, no, for real. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm loving it. I won't say the name.
Not our sponsor.
But we're loving it.
All right. Catching up on y'all here, chat. See that y'all are so far enjoying the way it's going. Love to see that.
Yeah, honestly, you know, we're having a good time. I'm glad the stream hasn't really... we haven't really heard anything catastrophe.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Nothing
any
catastrophic.
Yeah, you know,
nothing
like,
terrible.
No stations have broken down yet. So,
yeah.
like...
I mean, listen. If it does, that's half of our setup's gone.
Yeah, yeah.
That's half of our setup's out the window.
I do think there was an Astro problem. I did see Siren go towards one of the stations. Probably switched out an Astro. But, you know, it happens. Not a LAN if something doesn't go wrong.
For real. And don't worry, chat. I did see... All right, chat. We got some Kermit commentary for you. So what I can see here is we're loading up these players right now. And they're getting ready to get in the room. It looks like we got everything lined up, ready to go. It's going to be Rainmaker Sturgeon. And as a frog, I like water, so I can't wait to see some water.
Yeah, we do see Rainmaker Sturgeon. We saw this earlier. I'm interested to see how things will play out in terms of these players are obviously going to try to be aggressive. Like, we saw Hiro and Femi earlier. They played very fast, very aggressively. Femi pushed up to their spawn, I think, within the first minute of the game.
That was diabolical. And we're probably going to see, like, a continuation of that aggression coming out from the side of Femi and Hiro. So, from Tan and Salt, I mean... You know, chat, get your predictions in if you're able to. Who do you think is going to win this set? This is, again, this should be grand finals, right?
Yes, this is grand finals. Whoever wins this, I believe,
whoever wins
takes it all.
Takes it all, gets all the Canadian snacks that was supplied by the TOs, and by the TOs, I mean Siren. So, yeah, I'm excited to see these teams go at it. We do have a little bit of a crowd building up around them as well. Excited to see how this match goes. And without further ado, chat, here we go. 2 players, 1 controller, grand finals. Let's get it going. Rainmaker Sturgeon Shipyard.
Yeah, and we do see the Missile Pro and the Custom Blaster.
Okay.
And we see the little and the
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, so we see the 2 missiles on both sides, and the 2 differences is a splashdown versus a hammer here. And I'm interested to see how these 2 players will try to take advantage of the tools that they have.
Absolutely. Right off the bat, you are going to see Tan looking to poke really early on as they were able to get the pro down on the other side. Tan's going to the top ropes, but gets picked off by Femi, who had a great angle there. The Rainmaker does not get that pick off, and they're just having to get more ink. They have no paint, and they go down. They had no more ink, and so barely sneaks by to 85.
Oh, a nice double pick coming out from Hiro and Para. They have those missiles ready. I think they're going to tell Femi to pick up. That is exactly what they do. Launches the missiles, paints up the pedestal for their teammate, and this might be that checkpoint break.
Oh, that it is. And they're still poking forward. Both the blasters go down. Hidorisu is now, again, just dominating with the pro right now. I mean, look at these picks. Now Garvin the Rainmaker are going to push it all the way up to 38 and more to go. But no, a double from Tan will lock it in. And now they're starting the aggro approach to mid.
Yeah, Tan's going to push up very aggressively. They have to be careful here. Has that hammer ready. I think they're going to try to go for that right checkpoint as we see them painting the wall. The hammer comes out but gets picked off by the blaster.
They're falling back, just trying to stay alive. Unfortunately, that Rainmaker's not going to get anyone. No, Femi's moving on forward, and a splat bomb by Hidorisu. That's going to be a very nice pick there, and that's going to be a lot of mid getting painted up.
Yeah, we see the splashdown get popped. Tan going down to the splashdown. That's also a lot of pain for the Rainmaker to move forward in. Bomb does barely do a little bit of damage, but the Rainmaker's going to run fast.
Oh! All the way down to 14. That's a very strong lead for them to have right now. They're going to hold these missiles, and we're going to just see how long they're going to hold that for. They might launch this any second. Not now. I think they are, as they're going to grab the Rainmaker. And look how far Tan pushed up. Wait, they get one with the hammer. They're looking for 2. Do they throw it? They do. Oh, barely hitting them. Can they get the pick on Hidorisu before? No, they can't. Oh, they're so weak.
Hiro getting traded out. It's just Tan left. Femi and Tan in that blaster fight. Tan trying to use the cover that they have. But is this going to be a that trade here. It's not.
Oh!
And Tan's gonna get that hammer pick.
Oh my! That hammer throw was diabolical. And now they pop that Rainmaker. They're going to try to push up forward, but no, down goes Tan. So now it's just Sol having to back on up here just to play their life, as that Rainmaker's probably going to reset to mid.
Yeah, I think on the side of Hito and Femi, they're going to let that reset. Femi has these missiles to mark their opponents, has the point sensors. It's going to fall!
No way. No way they lived that. There's no way. I bet they thought they fell too. There's no way they didn't think they fell.
Yeah, I think we were so ready to see the fall screen.
The water.
But we see Femi here trying to push up, trying to push the Sol away, gets the pick, has this splashdown ready, gonna start pushing Tan here. I think they're gonna just take this a little bit slow, using the ledges to their advantage, and I'm ready to see this splashdown get popped soon.
Absolutely. You know they're waiting for a good opportunity. That opportunity is right now. There it goes. Wipe it on screen. They're just going to do a little bit of a swim forward and grab, and that's going to be a knockout. Game number 1 secured.
Yeah.
Wow.
Game number 1 secured by the side of Para, Hito, and Femi.
And Chutters.
And, if I'm gonna be honest, that was so close from both teams. It was anyone's game, if I'm gonna be honest here.
Absolutely right. So that's a good way to put it, because that really could have gone either way. It was just a matter of who had their specials and used them at the appropriate time there to really launch their points forward, and that was that side of Femi and Hitarusu. So great job to them. Looks like we're seeing no changes, I can't imagine. I mean, I'm sneaking over, looking at their
taking a bit of sneak peek.
Yeah.
We're screen peeking as the casters.
Let's see. They didn't change anything up. So.
I don't see any changes. Maybe they're just talking about it. No changes from any of the teams right now.
I think the only thing they probably wanted to change was probably the gear.
It might have been the gear. Maybe a little more QR on the side of the Luna Blaster, but we saw that the side of Hito and Femi, they readied up right away.
Oh yeah, they are locked in their decision. They want nothing more than to just get this going and secure this win. So right away, you're going to see one player of each side running down the mid to grab some clans. But Tan already looking for an early pick, and they trade. Blasters go down. It's Pro versus Pro. Who's got the better RNG? Who's going to be able to aim the best? It's going to be neither, and it's going to be Hitarusu launching missiles.
I was going to say, are they both going to try to get missiles and both going to launch missiles together?
I was so hoping for that, dude.
Yeah, but Hito getting the missiles first. We see Salt activating the missiles on, I believe that was Femi. Femi does get taken down by the missiles, but it's, again, the two pros fighting in mid. Salt gets the power clam here. Hito barely able to not take... Oh, they do take them down here, and Tan slowly pushing up to Hito.
Pushing on up. They're going to take a lot of space right now. A minute into the game. No one has scored. Nice 10 missile catch. That's going to be a nice little pick trade off. It's just Hitarusu here on the side looking to poke again in. It is now again still Pro versus Pro. They are just backing up here, making some space, build up. They're looking to maybe see if they can get some more specials going.
Yeah, and we see the two pros fighting each other. Honestly, it's the battle of the mid-off for a bit. We see the Tan trying to push up with the Luna Blaster. The two blasters trading each other, and it's the two pros again. Are they both going to activate missiles on each other?
I hope so. Let's see it. They are!
Oh,
that's Missile v Missile! Oh my
Other.
goodness! Gets solo missile, and the other has to dodge on out of the way. They will be able to survive that. A little splat bomb getting thrown into mid. We are about rounding 2 minutes into the game. No scoring on in yet, but we do have a power clam ready on the side of Hitarusu, and they're looking to see if they can go in, as they do have a splashdown? Yeah, splashdown ready.
Splashdown, yes, they do have that splashdown, but Femi going down early, the hammer coming out from Tan. This might be the opening that this team was looking for. They do, but there's not a lot of clams to be used. They don't have the economy yet. There's that power clam.
There's the power clam. They're going to jump on in. This could be huge, but Femi's sharking this ledge. Gets a tap on one. They're both going to back up.
Yeah, both backing up, playing smart. They know Femi can hit around those ledges, but it's just such a stalemate in mid. We have the two missiles activating on each other again.
Gotta love it. We are going to see another reset here back into mid. Splashdown still ready on the side for Femi. They're going to be poking around in mid. Here's that hammer. Can they go in and get a pick? No, they can't. I hear the calls from here. They are trying to win this game and either go for a 2-0 or tie the score 1-1. Who's going to get it? Who's going to go on forward and score first?
Yeah, and we see Femi having 3 clamps. They're unable to pass it to Hito. Hito has to fend for themselves here, being very good at surviving, but getting taken down by the side of Saltwind.
Wait, this might be it. 10 missile onto Femi. Saltwind looking to go forward. They're poking away. They have a hammer ready on the sideline. Hammer is popped. They get one. It's a trade-off. Can they get it and score? It is 2 minutes left on the clock. They cannot get in. It is still stalled, and that's another wipeout.
Yeah, and Hito having that advantage here, they can paint all of mid almost to their own missiles. Femi might try to push up aggressively, knowing that Hito has these missiles ready for them to push up.
Yep, and there's the missiles to launch them out of their way. They do see the mark on one. That's going to get one taken down. Can they get the pick on Salt, or are they going to have to hold this ledge? And again, the clam economy is not fully here for the Yellow's team side.
Yeah, but I think... honestly, these two teams are slowly gathering economy. We now see on the side of Hito and Femi, they have the economy advantage, but they're the ball going down to that bomb there.
That was a really big pick. And again, the market going off. That's another trade-off there. It's just Salt alone, and they do have missiles to poke on in forward.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a stalemate until the very end of the game. I wonder if we're going to get a full 8-minute game. If people don't know, what happens when you get a full 8-minute game in Clam Blitz is whichever team has more power clams win, but that's a wipeout for the side of, I think that's one Braincell. They only need one clam. They're about to get it. Are they about to score?
Oh,
they
do
score!
Get the score! 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, they score the power clam, and that's a wipeout to shut it on out. Now Femi and Hidori will have to rush to mid. 20 seconds left to have to get a score going. Will that be enough time? Will they be able to hold strong?
We do see that they have the economy available. They need to score a ball and one. We see the missiles coming out from Hito, marked on Salt. We see the quad missiles went onto, or all the missiles. Ooh, but Femi has the pick. They're ready with the splashdown. The score goes in, and that's it.
And they get it. Wow. That is now a 2-0 lead for the side of Femi and Hidorisu. Incredible.
I honestly was ready for this to be
the full 8 minutes. Yeah. I was so ready, dude. I was so ready.
I was ready to explain the rules of how that works.
But no, as you're trying to, they said, actually, right, we're gonna score.
Yeah,
we're gonna score on you.
We're gonna score on you.
Yeah,
who cares?
We're gonna score.
What do you know?
What do you know? What do you know about us?
All right.
Good stuff from those teams. Now we're just pretty much looking up to our next map mode, which is going to be Rainmaker on Manta Maria.
Rainmaker Manta, we're going back to the maps we played at the beginning of the set, and I'm wondering, will this be like game one where it's going to be really close by both teams? Maybe Tan and Saltwind can take the advantage back. You never know what will happen.
Yeah, you know, that is an option here that could really take place. It's really up to Tan and Salt. Those 4 players, are they going to be able to kind of counter the Hidorisu and Femi group to challenge what the potential upcoming aggression? If not, they just hold strong and just get that lead going forward.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see maybe some adaptions coming out on the side of Tan and Saltwind.
Yeah.
I don't wanna give anything out just yet, but I think we're about to see an interesting
game 3.
Interesting game 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say, after that last game, I really think they're kind of waking up a bit here. They're looking to see if they could take a game off them. Otherwise, listen, this could be a clean sweep event for Femi and Hidorisu.
And we said we wanted the non-Canadians to win. There's 3 Canadians on that team.
No matter what.
I think there's 3 Canadians on the other team, too.
I think it's like majority Canadians. So
yeah, I mean, what could we really have done? Yeah. But hey, game 3, game point for the side of Hito and Femi. Let's see what comes out from their side.
All right, any comp changes? No, they're all both sticking. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
So Cactus, I hope you
Yeah.
want to look at the names real quick of who's playing what on the side of Tan and Saltwind.
Wait, did they swap? Whoa! Who said you could do that? Whoa! What? What do you mean?
Yeah, so now Tan is on the Spider Shot Pro and Saltwind is on the Luna Blaster. I don't know what's going on here, but we see one going down. That's a wipeout for the side of Femi and Hito. Femi holding this gremlin ledge that all blasters and sloshers love to play around.
This is not fair. You know what? Femi's playing with Shutters. They're twins. They got an advantage. Come on.
Ooh, what a splashdown. And, you know, another wipeout.
Don't give up. Keep playing defense. Don't give
up.
That's going to be the game. That is a 3-0 sweep for them. And that is, they are your 2-player, 1-controller champions.
Yeah, it was a 3-0 in this game, in this set.
Yep.
3-0 in sets and 9-0 in total games played today.
Wow. Unbelievable. Truly incredible. I mean, you know what? They all hopped up immediately and they all said GG's to each other. What's up? Sure. Yeah. We got, what's your name? 10. All right, we got 10. We got 10.
I'm so sorry for your points, guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
Okay. Show them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the special prize that they're gonna be getting for winning. Ooh. Ah.
Yeah, I believe.
Oh,
I believe.
Oh, and their stickers. That's
Yeah.
peak.
I do believe one of the players did draw this art. Did one of? Oh, I was gonna ask. I believe one of the players drew this art. Is that correct? Yeah, on one of the artists who drew the art was actually on one of the teams in Grand Finals.
There's no way.
They unfortunately were not. I believe they were with the Saltwind pair.
Yeah.
I believe they made the poster for GOML as well, so they're doing incredible art for us right now.
Oh wow. Yay, support the artist. The artist did amazing for it all. Yeah, if you haven't seen the poster, by the way.
Yes, we need to see the poster.
This is the poster. Sorry, I want to cover rice. There we go.
Cover yourself.
Yeah, I'll cover myself. This is the poster, guys. What do you think?
Yeah, and if you are, if you're at the venue or you're interested in the poster, 20 Canadian.
I'm saying, this is a fire poster.
This is a fire poster. Get on my level. We see the Inkling walking through, like running through the crowd.
My bad, Chad. I turned to a poster. Sorry.
Running through the cloud, and you know. I think that's it for Splatoon today. I don't think anything else is really happening right now. Maybe free play, but it also might be the end of stream. I'll wait for the queue.
Yeah, let's say we don't have a queue yet. Our TO kind of ran away to give the prize. So, like, we're kind of just, you're stuck with us now.
Yeah.
Never mind. There's our queue.
All right, Cactus.
All right.
Where can the lovely people find you?
Well, the lovely people at home can find me potentially on stream tomorrow. I'm competing here at Get On My Level
at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. first pool. But if you want to find me outside of that, all my socials at Glitch Cactus. On my Twitch, I'm streaming every single day of the year, which actually I do have to stream pretty soon because I haven't streamed yet. Day 185. Rice, where can people find you?
You know, same with you, Cactus. I'll be competing. I'll also be commentating again tomorrow before when we play.
Okay.
I'll be on the mic at 2 p.m. We are playing at 6 p.m. But you can find me at We Like Rice at all social medias. But we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Absolutely.